case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In a dispute involving the Wyoming-based limited liability company, Wyoming.com, LLC, a shift in part ownership led to a legal clash over the financial rights and standings of a dissociating member. Central to the case was the conflict over whether the departing member was obliged to sell their equity interest and if the remaining members could assume control of profits and growth interest. Previously, the district court resolved the issue by ordering the dissociating member's equity interest to be liquidated. However, an appeal saw this decision reversed due to the LLC agreement lacking any provision addressing dissociation. This prompted the case's return to the district court to adjudicate the rights of the concerned parties. The legal crux involved determining whether the dissociating member, who still had retained interest, was only entitled to their original capital contribution and not the company's current value. In its verdict, the Supreme Court of Wyoming upheld the stipulation that the dissociating member's equity interest should be valued on their withdrawal date. The court concluded that the fair market value of the member's interest in the LLC should not be considered in the term of contribution to capital. The judgment drew distinction between the withdrawal of capital contributions and dissociation from the LLC. The reprised court case examined the particulars of the dissociating member's initial equity interest in the LLC and the guidelines for transferring membership certificates. It was determined that the dissociating individual did not forfeit their interest in the company, signaled by their demand for payment. The Supreme Court of Wyoming, in review of the appeal, found that the district court had erred in its interpretation by suggesting that the dissociating member was entitled to the balance of their capital account upon exit. Ultimately, the court stated that neither party had the right to force the other to buy or sell the equity interest due to the lack of any contractual provision for a buyout. As a result, the case was sent back to the district court for another review of the parties' rights in accordance with the Supreme Court's findings.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.